In this video, we're going to cover the dir function. So the way this works is that you can pass it any object, it doesn't matter, and it will return a list of all the attribute and method names as strings. So that might be a little hard to comprehend without actually seeing it. Well, let's create an object first. I'll just say some string. I'm going to call dir, and I'm going to pass it in that object. Okay, so what is returned is a list. Notice that it is a list, and maybe I can return this, I can assign this to something, string adders like this. So this just stands for attributes and methods. Okay, so just ran that, and see this is a list. So this is the first item. See, there's a comma there. So it's a list of strings. These are all of the attributes and methods. Now the ones down here that should look familiar. These are a lot of the ones that we used in the string module when we talked about that. And you might be asking, what are all those names that begin with an underscore? So if you go back over here, there's all of these ones that they actually begin and end with 2 underscores. But in Python, names that begin with an underscore are considered private. So they're not meant for public use. So they are meant when you're developing the library or developing the object on your own, but not for whenever users are actually using the object itself. So this is much more advanced Python to uncover these, and we'll eventually get there, but not right now. So you can just ignore these. These are not really meant to be used. The word private here is in quotation marks because they're not technically private, as in like other languages where a private method or attribute just cannot be used at all publicly. So you can call these methods. They are possible to be called, and they will work. They will run and execute, but they're really not meant to be used. And so for strings, you should stick, and for all objects, really stick with the ones that are just normal and do not begin with an underscore. Okay, so the dir is like a directory of sorts, like you get a glossary of everything that's available to the object, all the attributes and methods as a list of strings.